Assalamualaikum and hello to all respected panel. My name is Nurfarzliana binti Ahmad. My study is about relationship between sponsorship awareness and achievement of SMK Ungku Hussein football team. Okay, let's start. Okay, for background of study, according to Chadwick and Pettis, 2004, football sponsorship is an important marketing strategy used by companies to communicate with the masses and to gain a competitive advantage. In addition, UK's ASA November 2018 said that have some impact sponsorship on the English football team and sponsorship more focused on the big and high level football team, which is the country of England. This study chose to identify the sponsorship awareness and relationship between sponsorship awareness and achievement football team. This study will be conducted on high school students who are involved with the football team. This picture shows the SMK Hussein football team used as a school wall painting with the symbol of the main sponsor for the team, namely River and Trokida Company, which is the private company, was a main sponsor to this football team. Okay, next is statement of problem. According to UKSS 2018, sponsorship does not focus on low-level tournaments because it more focus on England Football Club. For Mei Jin Huang 2013 said the long-term relationship between business and sports teams can provide sustained income for sport programs, and corporate sponsorships are becoming a major source of income for sport teams. Okay, there are two research objectives in this study. The first is to identify the sponsorship awareness among football team SMK Hussein. Second is to investigate the relationship between sponsorship awareness and achievement of the football team SMK Ungku Hussein. Okay, this slide is about literature review. There are three previous studies talk about sponsorship awareness. One of them is Fairley et al. 2005, which is said sponsorship awareness as being the first stage in the sequence of sponsorship benefit, because to be effective with target audience, sponsorship must first be known to exist. For team achievement, one of them is Wakefield and Bennett 2010, said that team achievement is defined as the success of the team related to other primary competitors in objective terms. Now, let's move to methodology. In methodology, the first item, which is research design. This study employed a quantitative research to generate numerical data that transform into statistical analysis. The quantitative method used were questionnaires that distribute through online form. This study used descriptive statistics and Pearson's correlation for research design. Okay, this slide is about sampling. The first is target population, which is 100 students are active in football. For sample size is 96. That is based on Krigi and Morgan 1970. If the population is 100, the sample size is 80. It is needed to add 20% of the effect size. So the total number of samples is 96. For sampling technique, I choose to use purpose sampling, which is also known as judgmental, selective, or subjective sampling. Is a form of non-probability sampling in which researchers rely on their own judgment when choosing numbers of the population to participate in their survey. This study is needed footballer team. So this study used to use purpose sampling. For instrumentation, there are three sections, which is section A, B, and C. For section A, which is demographic profile, have three items, which is gender, age, and theme. Section B is about sponsorship awareness, have 9 items, and use 5 to 1 Likert scale. For section C is team achievement, have 10 items, and use the same 5 to 1 Likert scale. This slide is about pilot study. That me had run the pilot study test to ensure the reliability and validity of the instrument. 30 respondents had been selected in this pilot study and conducted by using statistical package for social science SPSS version 26 for the reliability analysis. Chromebus alpha for sponsorship awareness is 0.76, while the Chromebus alpha for the team achievement is 0.90. Based on the pilot study, the Chromebus alpha was consistent and reliable. From this reliability analysis, the questionnaire was distributed to the respondents of this study. For data collection, we need to follow the procedure. The first is ethical approval, which is I'm send the ethic forms and wait for approval. Second is ask permission to do research. That I go to school and meet the principal for SMK Ungku Hussein to get a permission for use school student, which is 100 student footballer. Third is description about the study. I tell about the study and the risk or benefit to the 100 student and also the principal. Next is distribute questionnaire. I'm use the Google form and give the link to head teachers for distribute to student for easy that student answer the question. And the last one is analyze the data. Next is data analysis. For the first objective, we shall identify the sponsorship awareness among football team using descriptive statistic analysis, which is mean and standard deviation. Second is investigate the relationship between sponsorship awareness and achievement of football team. Use Pearson correlation. This is result for demographic profile. Okay, the result in table indicate that 84.4% were males and 15.6% were female who were involved in the data collection for this study. For your information, this school also have football team for female. Okay, next. As for age, 14 years old is the most student involved in football with 29.2%, and the lowest is 15 years old is 20.8%. Lastly is team. The higher data consists of under 17, which are 29.2%, and under 16 are 21.9% is the less team that student involved. This is result for sponsorship awareness among football team at SMK Ungku Hussein. From the descriptive statistics table show that sponsorship awareness, which is 4.14, standard deviation 0.63 were high interpretation mean. And this table is for relationship between sponsorship awareness and achievement of the football team at SMK Ungku Hussein. The result above indicate the sponsorship awareness was related to team achievement, which showing that is significant and has a relationship, as the p-value reported was significant, p less than 0.05. It can conclude that there is a relationship between sponsorship awareness and team achievement. The correlation coefficient interpretation was 0.525. It showed that there was a moderate positive relationship. It indicates a moderate relationship between sponsorship, awareness, and team achievement. For slide of discussion, the first is the sponsorship awareness among the football team at SMK Ungusin. Based on the sponsorship awareness, the results show that have the highest mean score. This is in line with Scale Singer and Gangarish 2011, which is said sponsorship awareness is an important component in consumers' attitude toward the sponsors and purchase intention. The result is consistent with the previous study from Crompton 2004, which is sponsorship awareness as being the first stage in the sequence of sponsorship benefits, because to be effective with target audience, sponsorship must first be known to exist. The research revealed that sport brands lift the spirit of underage players, and the provision of training equipment can affect the performance of players. Those are the reasons why sponsorship awareness among the football team is high. Next is relationship between sponsorship awareness and achievement of the football team at SMK Inclusive. The results show that there is significance between sponsorship and achievement of the football team. This is in line with previous study from Madrigal 2001 and Shaw and McDonald 2006, suggests that sponsors want to observe sport fans having the same positive reaction regarding the sponsorship brand as they have toward their team. Furthermore, this supported by Fairley, Quester and Gracie 2005, also Hensler et al. 2011. Researchers commonly accept that sponsorship can be viewed as a business-to-business relationship between a sponsor and a sport entity for mutual benefit. Based on this study, the researcher can conclude that sponsorship awareness and achievement has a relationship. This is because the sponsor help a team grow, and a team also respond by introducing the sponsor's name to the sport industry. In conclusion, sponsorship awareness is very important to achieve success in a football sport. For low level, show that sport brand lift the spirit of underage player, and the provision of training equipment can affect the performance of player. This is because a team needs sponsorship to stay and remain in the football industry in this era. For the relationship between sponsorship awareness and achievement, we can see that sponsorship help a team grow, and a team also respond by introducing the sponsor name to the sport industry. That's all for me. Thank you.